Okie dokie. What's up, guys? Let me just make sure it's working. um, how is it hanging, my hero Steven? Okay. So play Whitebeard? I don't wanna. Maybe after a couple games of Smoker. I talk about this deck a lot, but I don't get the chance to like show it off, so it's so hard to master. It's not that bad. It really depends which version you're playing. But it's fairly straightforward, so it's not that bad. I'm not gonna super advertise the stream or anything. I'm not gonna shoot super long, but I want to at least get some, get Dave testing with you guys. I'll test some Whitebeard soon though, Onion. Just cause. Okay. And disconnected. Cool. Yeah, Stagebeard. I mean, yeah, Stagebeard is definitely the definitely. I feel like it's easier, but also I can get there's little like micro managing things that are hard. And personally, honestly, my thing with Stagebeard is that sometimes it comes down to a lot of luck. That's annoying. You going second, which means I go first. I can play Garp. This hand's not that good, even if I'm going first or second. This is a little bit better, just because I have a smoker on turn 2. I have this smoker here. I lost to Law pretty bad. Law is a good deck. Plays 10% 2 has been Blast, settled on maining and secondary. Kinemon slash Luffy, I might go back to Smoker, but getting all the SR secret copies, I might need to take a while to get play physically. Yeah, that's very fair. It's a very hard deck to build. Zoro's kind of hard. I think Zoro's way harder than I think Zoro's much more difficult than Whitebeard, because there's way more like little decisions Zoro can do, where Whitebeard is like this kind of like a couple of main things you want to do, and then it's like that's it. We take this. We can play the Smoker. Oh, not red turn. But I kind of want to play Garp here. His next turn would be Sakazuki. Sakazuki can KO the Garp in response. But if he doesn't have it, I think I'm gonna play it. And activate, trash the Kuzan, kill this. Next turn I can play the Smoker. I can eventually respond to Sakazuki, but if he does have one, that'd be kind of unfortunate. Whitebeard is a little too linear. That's the thing. It's like it's fairly linear, where Zoro has like this. It's also kind of linear. Red's just linear in general, but it isn't too crazy. All right, so we're not getting Sakazuki. That's huge. That's really good for us. He might just go put 3 onto lead and then swing into this Garp is what I would personally do. Oh, does he have another way to KO it? It's gonna have a 4. No, not for 3. Yeah, he does not have another way to KO it. I'm gonna counter with Garp doesn't do anything. Yeah, let's counter with Garp. And we see his own Smoker. Okay. We could use the Garp to KO this Rosnate, but I want to play this Smoker here. We can play the Kobe, but we can't play both Kobe and Smoker here this turn. We can't really reduce anything to 0, so this won't really be able to swing and be super effective. We could use Garp's ability just to KO this Rosinante, but I don't feel like that's necessary. So I'm thinking 1 on Garp, 1 on either this Smoker or lead, but I kind of want to hold on to this Smoker. So I'm thinking. Also, I can play Kobe to get rid of this Rosinante. I'm gonna put 1 on lead, swing that one first, then put 1 on this Garp. That way it's a 7k. He'll either block here or take. Both are fine. Then we'll play the Smoker and pass. The fear is if he has an answer to Garp sooner rather than later. We don't want that. Also, he's accumulating kind of a hand size. He's at, what, 7 to my 4? We have, like, 1 card over him in board, which can easily get wiped, so... I don't know. I'm not in the best position, not the worst position. Not feeling too shabby, but definitely, yeah, that's Sakazuki. That's something you don't want to see. We will also really be at 9 Dawn, so we can't play Kuzan next turn. Because we really wanted to keep this Garp, but it did do a decent amount. We also don't have any zeros, or like 1 on board, like 1 cost characters, so he can't use leader effects to make it 7. I think this make this 7 here, so we can just take this one and actually feel fine. We have the Borsalino. That might be the best play this next turn. You can Kobe away the Rosinante. If we had the Kuzan back, that'd be decent. But I think it's Borsalino. I don't know what to do with the rest of the Dawn, though. I want to make my leader 7, this one 9. That's 4. And I'll still have 1 left over. I could put 1 on the Smoker, but I'm kind of waiting to use this. What's your ratios of small smokers and starter Garp? I run 4 small smokers, and I run 2 Garp. Because this card's just good. Hey, Skirian. How's it going, guys? I love when you guys interact in chat. Let me think about this. If I make this 7... he probably won't counter out, or he'll block. Both are fine. Yeah. I think I'm actually going to play the Kobe here. And then discard the Suru. I don't want to play Suru, because if I play Suru, all of his leaders and his effects to put my higher power will just deploy. And we really, really don't want that. We'll put 2 in lead here. Swing for 7. And he's 1 counter. Yep. He's running the Helmeppo, which earlier version of my build actually did run Helmeppo. It's a decent card. The big thing for him this turn is he really needs to clear this Smoker, but I guess he's going to try and clear this Kobe, I guess, because he can't really KO anything else. Now, the only thing is he has this Smoker active, so now it can KO, or it can become a 6K on swing. Granted that it's not that big of a deal this turn, but later it could become a problem. He could swing 6 here, 5 here, 7K here, which would be correct. He could also go 5, 6, 7. That's also correct. Personally, it doesn't really matter. We lose a 2K no matter what. We take 1. We counter with the we take 1 of these. Sakazuki's fine. 7 into that's not. We don't want that, so we actually counter out of that. And then this is gonna go wherever. It doesn't matter. And now we actually get to keep our 2K because we just do that. He only's at 2 life. He has 4 cards. We did hit the Impact Wave, so that's a little. Kuzan's good, but I have Borsalino, and that triggers this. So I think I play it, and then just so I can have the cost reduction. This is a 0 now. Everything this is active, making a 6K. I think I want to swing into this just so I can clear it potentially. If not, he can counter out of it, which is what we also want. That's totally fine for us here. Yep, we could. I think the thing is we need to think about is I want this on board because every single turn with Kuzan on board means I get to have my cost reduction. He also has 3 cards. I think I'm gonna actually clear it though, because I don't want more attacks coming into me next turn. And yeah, that's gonna clear that. And then I think I go 7K lead. Without my Borsalino though, I still am actually. No, I don't. I physically can't lose next turn, right? So this goes into lead because. Oh, unless it's KO'd somehow, which it shouldn't. Yeah. Now, if he has another Kuzan, that would kind of suck because he gets rid of mine, which is a 10K body, and he can swing into my bodies, which is really the worst case scenario. But it wouldn't be that bad. Like, we'd be in a fairly decent situation, no matter what. He is paying 5 for his own Smoker. That's actually fine. It doesn't really mean anything. If he does, in fact, play almost any blocker except for Borsalino, we can KO it with our Sakazuki. And we are most likely going to survive this turn. This turn he's more than likely going to try and swing into our characters so that he doesn't lose on the crackback. Yeah, like that. And if I counter out of this, he's just going to swing into it more. And we don't super care about that. We're just going to counter out of this. He does have 4 Dawn Up currently, which is a little annoying. We can let this can go. Because the thing is, that just means it might be Impact Wave. If it's a blocker, again, we don't care, but we just gotta be a little bit careful coming into this next turn. He only has 1 more swing from the 10k, and that could go into our Smoker, but I don't super care about that. He isn't gonna swing the Kuzan. That's a little weird. Actually, I can play my Sakazuki and KO his Kuzan, can't I, right? It's because it's -5, it's a 5 cost, Sakazuki kills it. Yeah, I could kill Sakazuki, and then I'm still guaranteed survive next turn. So I think I'm going to do that. Just get a little of this. Then I also have enough Dawn to leave it 2 here, and I can put 1 here, 1 here, let's say. So I think we just go, let's just start with a little 5k swing. Nothing crazy. Actually, you know what I could have done? No. Actually, this is better, because I'm forcing the little blocks, or the little attacks now. Yeah, we're seeing the Impact Wave 1. That means he has another 1 in hand. I can put just a little attack here. He is forced to counter out of this because then uses other Impact Wave. Oh, he doesn't have that Impact Wave. So actually, this can go into this Sakazuki and force the Impact Wave. So I'm going to do that. That will force the Impact Wave here. If not, goodbye Sakazuki. Both is fine. That means I essentially win if it clears. Yep. And now we end turn. And that should be game. He physically can't kill me. Unless he plays Kuzan. No, he can't play Kuzan and clear board. So, or make something 0. And I have blockers. So, and I have Impact Wave. So there's physically no way he can kill me this next turn. Yeah, he's just gonna play Smoker. That's nothing. The big thing here is I had the Borsellino here. I was on my curve. I was able to do more than he was, KOing slightly more, and he really didn't have anything to do. So I think that was kind of the big reason why he lost this mirror. The best thing you can do now is try to swing to board and try to hopefully do something about it, my board state here. But this is just going to be countered out with my Impact Wave, and that should be game right there. Choose our targets, resolve attack. That should be game. And it's going to be 7. Doesn't really matter with the target because it can't be... If it's Smoker, it's like, who cares? I still win no matter what. Yeah, that dies. And draw. Another Impact Wave. That's fine. We'll attack lead for 5, just because he either counters or loses. Yep, and then we can just swing for whatever, 7. Doesn't matter. We could still have Borsellino as well, but we're going to have a 20k swing off of this. This should be game. Yeah, he disconnected. So that's game. Smoker Mirror is also just very reliant on can you hit your cards that don't get KO'd by effects more than your opponent, so there's a little bit of luck, but also hitting Borsellino's mostly is really, really good. Being turn 2 player means your curve is better, but your deck can also be made to combat that. So, for example, if you have a hand, if you're going, you're going first, obviously, you need to know your hand. You can see your Garps, you can see your Smokers. Both Smokers are really good for your turn 1 curves. Kobe, phenomenal curve card. Everything else is kind of meh. You mostly want to go second, right? Because you have Kuzans, Sakazukis, your your Borsellinos, even your Rosinantes and Meteor Volcanoes. So definitely going second is slightly better. It's just a matter of the matchup also, because it's more about denying your opponent resources when you're playing Smoker. And when you're doing that, like if you're playing against Whitebeard, Kinemon, you obviously want to go second so that they don't go second and pop off because of it. Because then all of their stuff on curve is just so much better than your turn 2 curve. Even whenever. Any deck consideration to deal with Zoro? It's a good question. Whitebeard is a really good counter to Zoro, in theory. Because the thing is that when you're playing this version of Whitebeard, you have Seaquake, you have a 6k body leader, so plays that they would have had again that were really, really good against 5k leaders are not that good against your leader because they have to invest that 1 extra Dawn to hit for magic numbers. So Whitebeard is technically a better leader to play. In the matchup, Whitebeard is really good against Zoro. It's another reason why we saw a lot of Zoro in Japan at the end. So I would say Zoro or Whitebeard is a really, really good option. Again, your list can look very much different than this. You don't need to run the Seaquakes. You can run 9-drop. And the reason why I actually like 9-drop is it's very much a mind game card, because when you're playing this version of Whitebeard where you're playing Stagebeard, your opponent would more likely than not swing when you're at 1 life, not attack you, your leader, and attacking your characters, because you know you're going to take that 1 life in the next turn anyways. And then what happens is most likely you'll be at that 9 Dawn to play the 9-drop Whitebeard. I'll show you what I mean, this Whitebeard here. And then your aggro is turned off for a turn, sort of. If you're set up, your aggro is never turned off, but if your aggro, you turn off your aggro, this card. If you have this card on board, you play it for a turn, you're at that 1 life. Your opponent now has to beat through you twice, because you didn't hit the 1 life and hit leader once again to win the game, and you're now an 8k leader. That actually can matter. Sometimes that can ruin Zoro matchups if they don't have an established board state with their Makinos and their 1-drops, which this deck also just naturally counters. So I think this is definitely a good one. Green is a very good deck against Zoro. Kid, we saw a lot of popularity in Japan rise up because of Zoro. Because Zoro was very, very, very prominent deck, very, very powerful deck. And because Zoro's really good, you'll see Kid decks get better, because it's the natural counter to Zoro, even with the new additions. It's definitely better for Zoro. Obviously, its matchup in Green's much better, but it's still a decent counter. Kinemon is a... Here, let me show you. Kid, yeah, obviously Kid deck, but Kinemon coming in set 2 also has a very decent time against Zoro, because resource management always is good, because they go your turn 2 player, which means they can't go double Sunny, I guess, or Smoker Sunny, Nami Sunny, anything like that. But it's interesting, your turn 2 player, you'll be playing turn 1 Okiku. That's really, really powerful. You can control the board that way. Resource management against Zoro just always is good. So Green does a decent matchup into it as well. But the thing is, you have to be very aware when you're playing Green, Red, you're playing all these decks, even Black, and all these decks. You have to be very good with your deck to combat decks like Zoro. No matter how good you think your counter is, some decks are just really bad against Zoro naturally, and most decks are coming into set 2. That's why we saw so much of it be prominent in the set 2 meta. So I think you have to be good with whatever deck you're playing to beat Zoro, no matter what. And you can honestly beat Zoro with anything. You can beat Zoro with just about anything. Oh, Captain Taco, thank you for subscribing for 4 months, my man. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Also, I apologize if my throat's my voice is very raspy. I'm like losing my voice. And I don't know why. There's no particular reason. But thank you for the sub. Super appreciate you, man. And don't disconnect it. That's okay. But Zoro's just a naturally hard matchup for any deck, to be honest, set 2. It's just an uphill climb. That's why you see it such a popular deck coming into set 2. Law is also not fantastic into it. It does have answers, but it's just not great into Zoro. But if you're playing literally anything, you're good into it. Now this, for a matchup for... Let me think about this. Let me go a second here. Ooh. This hand's actually pretty good, because you get turn 1 Volcano, turn 2 Kozan. And I have Kobe. The thing with Smoker here is, in theory, this deck is really good against into Law, because you can KO cards like you just saw. I KO'd a card. I can do that every single turn consecutively, and feel pretty good about it. However, it actually isn't as good as you think. Like, because late game, they just kind of do whatever they want. Which is not great for you. Question is, do I counter this? I think I don't. Double Kobe. Interesting. I'm going to swing into this, because if he doesn't... He countered it? Okay, then we play Kobe. Now we punish him. Get rid of the Smoker. Smoker's going to be extremely irrelevant. If he attaches to... Yeah, attaches 2, that means we take that. That's actually okay. We get the blocker. That's fine. Another Zora means kind of annoying. Not attacking is a mistake. Because now we kill it. Question is what we kill it with. If we had 7 Dom, we can go Kuzan and Kobe. But I think we just play the Kobe again. Because we can play Kobe. We can put 1 into this Kobe. And we can attack. Here. Attack with both this and this. Yep. Force him to take. Play the Kobe here. Card action, discard the Smoker again because we don't need it. And play the Rosinante. And we have an established board state now, and he does nothing. And what he plays next turn, we can KO with Sakazuki. Like, if he plays 5-drop Law, for example, and he just disconnected. Yeah, if you're a Smoker, you can have really good matchup into Law. But I've played against Smoker a lot with Law, and I usually do okay. I played against a lot of Law against Smoker, and I usually do really good. I have lost against Laws, but this game come really close. Smoker definitely has an advantage, but again, it's not as good as you think. Law does, if you're good enough with Law, just does amazing stuff. So I see some Smoker play. Yeah, Smoker is my low-key favorite deck of all time. Low-key. Just because it's really cool. But I'm also going to be down to do some Whitebeard testing just to show you guys maybe some Whitebeard plays that are good. I'm also not the best Whitebeard player ever. Here, I'll do 1 game of Whitebeard. I'm really not that good with Whitebeard. I'm okay. I will give myself some credit. I'm okay. I'm really decent at Whitebeard Mirror, which is something I usually don't get to say because I'm usually bad at Mirror, but Sanji. This hand is diapers. This hand's better because now we have answers in terms of Seaquake if we need it. We have Squard for late game potentially. Squard Quake combos is really good. We're also the turn 2 player, which is really good for us, and we hit the Moby Dick turn 1. That's really good. Touch Zorolis? Send it to me. I will. I wanted to play Smoker for the online tourney for the 18th, but this deck seems like it'll be plenty difficult to build really quickly with all the high rarity cards. Yeah, it's definitely not easy. That was my H2 Shui Trafficker. Yeah, Trafficker actually just gets a ton of new stuff, and honestly, it might be the deck I main. Either that or Smoker, just because I love Smoker. Not necessarily the best reason, but we take that. When you're playing Whitebeard, it's actually super okay to it's very much okay to take early hits like this. We're going to play our Atmos. Always try to spam your Atmos if you can. We could have played Squard Seaquake combo here, but this is not going to do that much to us. And we have double Squard. And I kind of would like to wait to play my Squards where I am at 0 life or 1 life. That way I don't just get auto-killed. What was the thought process of using Mass Deuce? There really isn't one that's like a good reason that I can give you, to be honest. Mass Deuce is more just I can't out of this one. Mass Deuce is just the only other really decent Kutuke counter. Sanji is the other decent one, but we run Brook, I'm pretty sure. And we have the I just realized I don't have What's interesting about my hand is I don't have here, let me do this first before I say anything stupid. Let's KO this. Now we're also at Moby Dick. Oh, I just realized I'm stupid. See, this is an easy misplay to make, and I just made it. This is a very, very easy misplay because now if he goes all in lead, that actually is not something we want. That was silly. That's okay. We're still technically ahead. Next turn we play Marco, and we're totally safe. It checks green blockers, searchers. Yeah, exactly. Good into law. Thank you, Hero Steven. Oh, I can play Del Marco next turn. That's very good. But if he goes all in, that'd be only 12, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we're fine. Even if he goes all in, we actually survive this. But it checks a lot of decks. It is really helpful because it does key up to one of your opponent's characters power 2 or less. If you play this on your turn 1, your turn 2 player against decks like Law, this card is just phenomenal because they can't really play almost anything. Like, they have to answer it. They usually run the Vista, because if you're playing Law, you play Vista. Like, it's just the best card you can play right now. But, It's just correct. But it's just really, really good 2K counter. That's all it is. It's just every other 2K counter we already run. Sword Cheaper Robin. Yeah, it's just like we have Robin in the... It's just a 2K counter. We care more about 2K counters, it being a 2K counter, than its effect. Its effect is like, who cares? Like, it's a very much does not matter. 6 into 6. Kind of wish I could counter with this. How much dom I have next turn? 8. I want to double Marco, but that's a little scary. We'll get rid of Mass Deuce. That's fine. He has 2 Dawn up. I don't... Oh, that's annoying. Now I don't want to play double Marco. Alright, we're going to start with this one. 3 for 7. Yep, he's just going to take like, essentially all of this. I know someone said, I like the Seaquake more than 9-drop Whitebeard for set 2. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think Whitebeard is good as a very... If you're playing against good players, it gets... the mind game is really funny. It's just not worth cutting Seaquake, in my opinion. However, if you don't run Whitebeard, I think that card helps your Smoker matchup. Oh, wow, you rested. You hit the Punk Gibson. That's a little annoying, but... That's not that big a deal. I have 8 Dawn, so I'm going to go 7. I'll have 1 open for a Radical Beam if needed. I kind of want both up. I want 2 up for this Radical Beam and whatever, and it gives me another body. I don't think it necessarily matters. 4, 1, 2. I'm going to only put 1 on it because 1, it hits the magic number. Like, making it 10 here doesn't necessarily matter. And it makes my opponent think I have 3 1-drop counters events instead of the only 2. So that would be mostly the call there. He hit 2 triggers in a row. That's so lame. It does. You know, the fun fact is that it doesn't even matter. If his hand's not good enough, we still win. That is very annoying, though. Losing Atmos for no reason like that, that's really bad. Like, we need to have investments for him to do that and it not feel terrible. I wish Sanji's vanilla wasn't vanilla censored. They did that my dirty. Yeah, Sanji is interesting. Oh, he killed my squad too. See, but if I had my Atmos still, that would have been not a big deal. He literally hit the perfect 2. He literally hit the Punk Gibson attack on my Atmos, and then Paradise Waterfall to knock out the Atmos. That's so unlucky. Granted, it's not going to matter too much. We still are very much in the lead, but that's super annoying. 6K, we can counter out with... Also, another thing is we have double Squad in our hands. That's kind of annoying. I think I want to block with the Marco, resolve, use card action, discard a Squad, and bring it back. That'll give him more incentive to put like 1 Dawn onto the Zoro and swing it 2 again, and we can discard a Squad or an Ace. Bondo was like, ooh, people love the Uta leader. Let's have 2 vanilla decks. Yeah, that's super annoying. Yeah, we're going to see the... Let it die. We're going to use card action, discard the... I think we'll discard a Squad. I really don't need another Squad in hand. Draw Dawn. We had another one of these. It's kind of interesting. Which means if we actually only play the Ace here, we have triple available to us. So I think we just swing over 8. The only problem here is if you punk Gibson's, this Marco, that's a little annoying. Like, that's the worst case scenario here, but even then we have triple. And we can counter out. Like, we're not dead by any means. He has to punk Gibson here. Okay, so he's got Paris Waterfall, which means another 2K counter. What? Why do you run Scalpel? Ew. Not a fan, personally. I'm just using Ace for the rush. I could swing... Actually, I could swing my Ace into the Jinbei. I'm in like no bad position no matter what. If I clear the Jinbei, that does mean one less attack, but I don't think it matters. So, it honestly makes no difference. I think I'll just swing into the Sanji anyways. The worst case scenario here is if he punk Gibson 1K. That is the worst case scenario, because then he taps on the Marco. That would suck. Should tap with Marco? No, potentially knows he has punk. I'm not going to swing with Marco. I'm not going for game. If I were to swing with Marco, I would have swung with Marco first. Because I knew punk Gibson was there. I said like 8 times. No. We don't swing with Marco here in the off chance we need it. We don't technically do, but I also just need to be just safe. Because it's like one of those things. It's like, oh, you can go for it, or you can survive next turn and win the next turn anyways, and not risk it. That's kind of where my mindset's at. And then we just end here. Like, we don't, like, now we have another blocker. Like, we can discard our Marco with Marco, and save it on board if we really need to. Granted, we probably won't, but it's better safe than sorry. Also, like, it'll probably make him invest time into trying to, like, tap it down to go for game, potentially, if he wanted to do that. It also gives us guarantees our second attacker next turn. If it's tapped, he can swing into that instead of our leader, and we really don't want to hit our 5k, like our Marcos over and over again. So it's why go for game and risk it when you can just save a turn and win anyways. So it's more than that. You just gotta be like aware of it. Granted, I knew about Punk Gibson, but the thing is that if he also was gonna Punk Gibson, I feel like he would have done it already instead of the Paradise and Scalpel play. So I was very much safe to not Punk Gibson there. And now we play the waiting game. See, this is the thing with Whitebeard. When your opponent is in this kind of position, they're at 0 life, they have all these attacks, they don't mean anything. He can go all in, and I still win because I'm so defensive. I have 3 event here, and I have Marco. I'm not going to block, I'm just going to counter with my Marco here. I know it's a little annoying, just in case I wanted to use my Marco and use his effect, but I still have Jozu, which I can discard. It's not super much a big deal. Why not run Chopper Blocker? I don't like Chopper Blocker in set 2 that much. For Whitebeard, it's a fine card, but there's a lot of cards that get rid of it, like Vistas, which is like the most, honestly, probably the strongest red card coming into set 2. Whitebeard 9-drop, if they run it in Zoro builds. It's Robins, it's just too easy to get rid of. Red Hawks, if you still run them. It's just a card that kind of dies, where you can use your Dawn to play other cards that are better, and you don't necessarily need it. It's a good card. I respect it if you play Chopper. I just don't think you need it, like, at all. The annoying thing about this turn, what he's doing, which is smart, is going for multiple attacks because I have 4 cards in hand. That's a little annoying, because when you're playing against Whitebeard, little attacks like this is actually decent because it makes them waste their big counter cards. Like, you can't the reason I don't like Whitebeard as a deck is that it's one of those decks, like, where Blue Pillow Croc is like this too. It's very counter to how the game is, like, designed. Like, it's just very, very different. And the question is, if he plays another blocker here, that would suck. Like, truly, that would suck. We will survive another turn, more likely than not. And we can distribute our Dawn where we most likely will win, but if there's another blocker there, there's a decent chance we don't. And I don't like those odds. Is he gonna play anything, or is he just gonna keep it at that? He bounced what did he bounce to hand? The Jinbei, so that was another counter. I think he's trying to math to make sure he doesn't auto die next turn, and he's not going to attack. We hit a 4th beam? What the fuck? Alright, so we're going to go 2 up. Could be Punk Gibson again. Now I'm seriously debating it. kind of want to put 2 onto Ace, swing for 11k, and see what he does. I think I'm okay to swing with my Marco. It's at 7, 9. Let's see what he does. I'm very curious. I'm playing a little bit riskier, but I kind of want to see how he responds to this. If he had, only because it's 3 up. So like now it's like if Punk Gibson's gonna tap it down, like now it's more relevant. Like the last turn, it's like yeah, I could have swung with it because it'll get tapped down by Gibson anyways, but it didn't. You know what I mean? He probably gave not Paradise Waterfall. We could go all in on a swing here. But I think I'm gonna say that for leader swing. So I'm just gonna attack with, unless he has a way to play down a blocker from hand using an effect. But I know he can't, so I know it physically isn't possible. Let's just get some cards out of his hand and then just end the game with my leader. If he has Punk Gibson, now would probably be the time he uses it. Maybe. Because if the rest of his hand is like pure trash. And it depends also how many cards he puts down. Like if he counters out with like 2 2Ks and a 1K, I might just go all lead and just swing him for game. Whitebeard's just honestly like the easiest deck in the game to play, in my opinion. Yeah, so he did the Onigiri play. Everything but 4, just 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 on my lead. At least that'll make it 12, I think. This is slightly safer. But this should, in theory, be game regardless. Oh, maybe not. No. It's, unless it is 2K, 2K. Or 2K, 1K, 1K, which is also, yeah, we're above by 2. That should be game. Yep. Whitebeard's just kind of boring. It's just so easy. It's like, oh yes, I just take all, like when you're playing Whitebeard, a couple of tips, my personal tips is take a lot of hits early, not a lot of hits early, take the hits early that will get you to your stage beard faster while retaining a board. Now that sounds complicated, but it's not. It's like, oh, I swing at you for 6. It's like, pfft, thanks for the card. Like when they do that early game. Or they swing at you for 8. It's like, pfft, okay, thanks. Like I'm not using my guard point there. Save your counters and stuff like that for late game because they'll make a mistake and go all in and then they lose because of it. Is usually how they lose. So that's my advice if you're playing Whitebeard. Just take a couple early hits, save your counters, gives you more cards, more leeway, more combos to play with. Like your squads also. I did make a slight misplay that game, where I played my squad, brought myself to 1, and didn't play Marco, because I'm dumb. But it worked out. Like, it didn't necessarily matter. How about the small 6K attack? Do you take the hits or counter them? The small 6K attacks? It depends what deck you're playing against. Again, like, if you're playing against Zoro, probably not. Like, here's... okay, I should have played... Now I'm just playing Whitebeard to show you. He chose to go first, which means we have Kuzan on curve and Sakazuki on curve. It's not that good, though. The rest of my hand's kind of buns. I don't know if it's something better. Unless I get Meteor Volcano. I can get Rosinante, though. This hand kind of sucks. It's also kind of good. It's potentially good. Oops. We're gonna hope that he doesn't play like a Sunny here. Nami's fine. Playing with 9-drop always baited me to not turbo my life or take small attacks so I can play my 9-drop. That's why I feel like 9-drop I can barely play because I drop 1 to 1 or no life fast at 9 where Dawn's playing. Yeah, the thing is he's a very tricky card to work with. Oh, I hate that. What do you grab off that? He grabbed the Zoro. That's really lame. My hand went from meh to double Sakazuki. Like, that's garbage. If he's a bad Zoro player, that actually isn't that big a deal, but I'm thinking I'm going to counter with my Smoker if he goes 5-5 from leader swing and Zoro swing. 9-drop is very hard to play with, but when you play it right, it can make you auto-win matchups because your opponent they're going to get baited into making a mistake. So we're not going to see double Zoro play. Like, we're not going to see the Zoro play come in. 7k, pfft, we don't care about that. Rosinante's decent. 1 for a Makino. That's a little annoying. Yeah, it's 6. Pfft, broken. We're going to counter out of that. That's so stupid. We gotta get this Makino off board. Or we get the Nami off board. Both are decent, actually. Because if Makino has no character to plus, like, it doesn't one-drop with Rush, it just kind of sits there, but then it also... Let's just swing Makino. It might be a little bit safer. Now, we can play the Kuzan or the Borsalino. I think Borsalino is technically the safer option. Maybe we can discard the Kuzan or the Smoker next turn. Borsalino also forces him, he can't go double into Nami, make it go 5. He needs to invest way more or play him not Makino. So I think we just play the Borsalino. I'm not happy about it, but, like, this hand is not that good. Next turn we can play Sakazuki, like, the hand gets slightly better. We're probably going to see something like 1 on Dawn on lead, 3 for a Zoro, and 1 on lead or Zoro, depending on how he swings. Which means if he goes 6k leaders first, if it wasn't possible for him to play Zoro, we could block and then counter for 1k, but we know this is Zoro, obviously that wouldn't be correct, so we have to just kind of take it, which really, really sucks. What do you believe is a good game plan when playing Smoker? He's become my favorite leader, but I'm often confused what to accomplish. Moonba, that's a really good question. I'll answer that in a second. Blow up their stuff, build a board, like with blue Gluco removal. Okay, Skirian answered the question. Like, yeah, that's about it. He went for 7, so be adaptive. Don't just stick to just blowing things up all the time. Playing Robin there is actually kind of weird. A third Sakazuki. Blowing things up, discarding cards that are dead, mostly board control. Make sure resource management's fine is mostly how you play Smoker. But blowing stuff up is just very easy. I discarded Kuzan. I did not mean to discard Kuzan. I wanted to discard Smoker. Misclick. It's just the easy way to play. These Smokers are kind of dead in this matchup. Like, they're not normally, but like, especially because they have 1-drops. He's playing very, very weirdly. Because normally if you're playing... He's playing very much like set 1 Zoro, which is not how you play this deck. 7 at lead again. That's still fine. That's good. We need to get countered. Impact Wave would have been also good to hit eventually. Ooh. You better not be taking my Smoker leader after I was the only one that was hyped for Marine since December. Ooh, I don't tell you, buddy. I'm very much loving this deck. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Smoker Sleeper OP in set 3 since we get Marine Searcher. It's good, but Lucci's just kind of better. Now the thing is, I drew Garp. That gives me the ability to play Garp. Nah, I don't know if I care. I want to clear this Robin. Wait, can I kill both? No, I physically can't. I don't know. What side is he playing on? I'm playing on OP Simulator, or One Piece TG Simulator. I can play Garp or I play Sakazuki. The thing is, if I'm playing red, the Garp means it can get KO'd by pistol. But that means I can't attach the lead and swing for 7, which I don't know if it matters, to be perfectly honest. Let's just swing for 5. I don't think it matters at all. The thing about, if you're playing Smoker too, Borsalino's really good in that matchup. Yeah, see, it didn't matter. Is because your opponent can't just swing for 5Ks at your face constantly. And that's something you don't want either. We're going to play another Sakazuki. Kill the Robin. Play a blocker, pass. Now if he goes 7 again, we block with the Rosinante. He's going to play probably Smoke or Whitebeard this next turn. If he does, we block with the Rosinante. Anyways, he can get KO from the Whitebeard effect. A lot of people like sitting on Smoker when they hit the 9 Dawn. Oh, but we're not going to see that. We're going to probably see Jet Pistols from this. Yep. He's playing so weirdly. It's not incorrect, just weird. because he hasn't we haven't seen a single Sunny or Gordon. Or like literally anything. We saw like one Dodon. Dodon got, I don't even know what it got. I kind of forgot to look. Was it the Otama? Oh, you got Magra. Magra's a really good time to play as right now. The only thing is his Zoro is doing kind of nothing. That's the other thing. Like, set 1 Zoro just gets kind of a slightly weaker because everything else in your deck just gets better. Granted, the card's still broken, but yes, he's swinging 7 again. Now he's gonna probably play the... I wonder if he's gonna play the Magra and boost this up and then attach 1 to Dawn in case I slip up. Wouldn't be terrible. If he swings the Dawn though, we actually get to swing into it with Leader and then KO pretty much whatever he thinks of playing. We're not in the lead by any stretch. We're just kind of not super in the worst position ever because his game plan's been so slow. Yeah, there he goes. Magra and Tsunami, making it 7 would also be pretty decent on his end. Right now it's currently at 6k. It also make me want to swing into something stupid. Gordon is that was wrong. That was stupid. Oh wait, no it wasn't, because this is actually a 4k now. So if I want to keep my Sakazuki, because you can swing with the Dawn and the Nami here. This is gonna be here. Let's counter out with the Smoker. That's fine, and this is gonna be 6k. Actually, yeah, no, that was actually kind of fine. We'll block and counter. But see, we're gonna really decently bad situation here. We have to clear like 1-drops next turn. Like that's like you don't want to be in that kind of situation. That feels stupid. We could play the Garp. Sakazuki's also fine here, but again, if he has another pistol, that's annoying. We could. He's not gonna save his 1-drops. I don't think we don't need both of these, so I think we're just gonna discard the other. We're gonna kill a Magra because if he has Makino or another one of these, that gets a little annoying. We have 2 Dawn to work with. We could do this, whatever. Swing, kill this again. The one because it's a 1-drop, it's slightly more important to kill. And then we'll put 1 on here. Swing into lead here. We could swing to Dawn, but the Dawn isn't doing actually that much, and we're at 2 life. We want to bring him up 1 so that we can try and end game off of it. We're going to leave 2 up. That way we can make him think that it's Impact Wave and force him to swing in out of order places. He could play Whitebeard here. That wouldn't be the best for us, but honestly, it's not bad because it means his Dawn isn't doing too much to us. We can take 1 off the leader swing, and then his Dawn won't be able to do anything. So, and we have 2 7Ks on board like that. And since he has Tama now, my Smoker Leader's effect is just gonna go off every turn. So I'm just kind of in a really good spot, but his hand's so big that it's a little scary. He's gonna attach into Leader again for 7. The best play for him here is to try and clear my. Okay. 7 at lead. That's a little scary for me. Because he can just attach a bunch that he wants to these 2 and try to bring him to 0. But I also don't want to lose my Borsalino yet, so I'm just going to take it. Kobe's kind of decent. Question is, does he have like another Magra or Makino, that kind of stuff? All those things are kind of relevant. What's he gonna do here? This is kind of getting close. I'm still definitely behind. I think he was trying to bait out my Impact Wave. I've kind of forgot that I left 2 open for that. His hand also could be potentially like full of dead because we know he has at least 1 Zoro. He has to pretty much go in a position where he can win off of. Because next time we can potentially win. Yeah, here's Zoro. Because we knew that was coming eventually. His best bet is attaching 1 to it, making it 7 to try and bait out a Impact Wave again, which I desperately wish I had right about now. We don't see that happening though, so we're just gonna 2K counter this with a Garp. Garp is kind of useless here. Had I hit Garp early though, if I had hit Garp in my opening hand, it actually would have been a really good turn 1 play because it kills like every 1-drop ever, and he has to answer it. Like that's a funny card to play in this matchup. He has 5 Dawn left. The question is, what does he do with it? Going to another pistol. No, he's going to... What the hell? Minus it with Tama. Is he trying to clear the last life and force my Borsalino block? Seems... What, can he survive the next turn? Seems kind of risky. If he only makes his 5, then I don't see the point of dropping one of your only 2Ks. Because even at worst case scenario... Yeah, okay. So it's 6. We can drop another 2K for that. That's fine. 2 open could still mean a Hawk, which is kind of annoying. If he uses it, the Magra. Okay. If he attaches the 1 Dawn to it, that means he doesn't run Beam, which is good. 5K at lead. We can counter with the Kobe. Even though we're at 0 cards, the Kobe isn't going to be that great for us anyways. That's dead. But that's okay. We're not going to use it. We're going to try and win. Yep, good game. Yep, we're going to win that turn. We lead attach 1 to leader, makes it 7. We had 3 7K swings, and not including Borsalino. So that was a very easy game for us. But that's also because he was playing really, really slowly. Like, taking 2 turns to play these Robins was kind of not correct. Like, it's way too slow. We can rematch him. Why not? Going first again, but we have the Garp play, like I said, would be decent. We have the Kuzan after that. This is a decent, because we're turn 2 player. Decent. Keyword. Could be better. I don't know. This is kind of... The other thing is, it can get way worse. That's the thing. This is playable. It's not great, but it's playable. Yeah, playing Nami turn 1. Now we can play Garp turn 2, turn R turn 1, and he kind of just has to respond to it. But the thing is, do we... Impact Wave's good for late game or mid game. Question is, do we play Garp here? I think we do. But then he plays Robin, and then I want to play Kuzan, or... Yeah, I'm going to bait him playing Robin, because it slows his deck down tremendously. And if not, I get to KO whatever he plays. That's a 1-drop or not. Like, he can't be aggressive here, because then my Garp punishes. Yeah, Vista's fine. That's totally fine. We can take this. Ooh. Oh, man, I don't know. I think we do use the trigger effect. Discarding Kuzan here. Card's literally useless. We were swing for 5 and then play a Kuzan. See, this is what another card we didn't see last game. Like, it was very odd that he didn't see it. Question is, does he counter here? I wouldn't, but... Okay. This hand's a little bit, like, a lot less dead. We run a lot more 2K counters. Like, we have 2K counters in this deck, too, so... We didn't hit a lot last game, and now we're hitting 3 here. Like, that's really good. Not having Borsalino right now, though, kind of low-key sucks. Because now he can just go and do combos. Like, he can put 1 onto Vista, and that's 5, and then we have to answer that, and that's really, really annoying. He got Pistol off of that, too. He's going to use the Pistol. That seems incorrect to me. We're going to counter out of this one with the Rosinante. Rosinante is a little bit useless because he has answers. We drew the Borsalino. How much Dawn do I have? 6? Okay. I think I can make my leader 7, but that seems kind of useless. I can play the Garp. Again, not the best. I'd rather say the Garp for something bigger here. Borsalino is just kind of really important. And then if I play Borsalino for 4, I have 2 open for Impact Wave potentially. Or at least baits it. Like, you can't do anything about it. I thought it was very odd that, yeah, and he took it anyways. Like, that made the flip feel real good. It was really weird that he actually used his pistol on a Kuzan. Like, his hand must be poopy diapers. Like, that's where he could have been aggressive or played Dodon and get, like, value and decided to kill a Kuzan of all things and turn his entire turn off. That seemed wrong. He got Grab Gordon there. That's kind of the worst grab against my deck. It's decent right now, though, because my hand isn't really meant... Like, it doesn't have, like, more Borsalinos and stuff. Gordon against us is very mediocre. But it's definitely not that bad for him. Since he's only swinging for 6 of leader swing, then I counter with a 2k. If he only swings for 5, now that would be a little problematic. That's a little problematic. Because if I'm blocking, he can put like 2 more into leader and swing for 8, and I don't want to waste 2 cards to save Borsellino. Oh, I can impact wave though. I'm an idiot. You block. Now, if you touch 2, then he's like incorrect because I can then I can kill Dodon. I'd kill Nami's, but there's 2, so like there's no reason to. Yeah. Oh, only 2k. Interesting. I'm gonna 2k here. I'm gonna save my impact wave. I'm not gonna need anything else for a while. Save the defense. I would love to see him go 8 into this. That would have been real funny. I really want to play Garp, but there's like no relevant target. Like there's nothing decent here. Magra's gonna do that. If it goes to 7, 6 on 6 seems weird. Garp in my hand is kind of useless. Suru is also useless, but I definitely don't want to play Garp next turn now because 1, this board says like who cares. Another impact wave isn't bad. 1 down open. Why would you even? Okay, hold on. I can play the Kuzan. I'll have 4 left over. He already has 2 other 1-drops, so killing Nami here is kind of useless. Not having Sakazuki's like last game, this kind of hurts. My hand's not as good as last game. If I play the Kuzan, I have to swing into characters first. Like if I play Kuzan first, then I have to swing into characters first, or not life. So I think I swing life here. I think this is correct. Another Kuzan. I can play it next turn if I want. It's not the worst, but not by any means the best here. We end there. I think my hand's just not that great. Impact Wave, my only problem with it is it gets a little cluttery, especially in some matchups. A pistol again? That just seems incorrect. If he goes 7 lead again, I'm just gonna Impact Wave something. Granted, that frees up a slot for him, but if he goes 5 again, I swear I'm just gonna block. I won't care. With 2 Impact Waves in hand, you can just put like 8 into your leader. I still won't care. Making this only 5 makes me annoyed. I might just blow an Impact Wave. Make him fear the second, I guess. But that also frees up a slot. And he's about 2Ks as well. I want him to bait. I want him to make a mistake here, but he's not making a mistake. Because if he swings 5, that's correct. I might just take a 5K swing. Okay, that's 6K. That's not bad. But if it goes into Borsellino, kind of want... There's no way it's not. Oh, it's going face? Okay, we can take this. That's fine. 2 into lead. Perfect. We're going to use the Impact Wave here. Get rid of Bagra. It really doesn't matter what. Now the question is, he used up 2 pistols so far, clearing 2 Kuzans. I've gone through so much more cards than him. Jesus Christ. Draw Dawn. Ooh, Smoker's not bad. So we can play Smoker, Garp, use Garp effect, discard the Kuzan, clear a card, and have a Smoker on field, which would be so good. Or I can play Kuzan and KO 2 cards. through Leader Swing and Kuzan play. I think what I feel better about. Kuzan's a little slow. I think I'm gonna swing into the Vista. Card's a little problematic right now. I kind of want to clear it. Lovely. And then we can play Garp. We could not. We can just discuss something else, but I kind of think we don't need the Kuzan. We'll get rid of. I'd get rid of a Nami, but there's kind of no point. Get rid of Dawn, I guess. And there. I think that's right. Because he has also double 1-drops, now this Smoker's online, which is just going to be phenomenal. The problem is if he has a third pistol. That would be very annoying. Okay, so no third pistol yet. Seeing a Dawn, grabbing... Oh, it could be Gordon. Using Gordon effect would also kind of suck, because we know he had it. Another Gordon... Yeah, but the only thing is he swings into it. It forces attacks into it, which is also fine. True Makino. Fucking that sucks. He can Gordon and Makino. Like, he can Gordon and then swing and then go Makino for it after he clears the Garp. Like, that's just annoying as hell. The only thing about this is actually not that bad. Is because he can only swing with the Nami Zoro and I have Impact Wave, I can, if he uses Gordon, Uta... Okay. Grabbed Vista from trash. You gonna play the Vista? Why not grab anything else? Literally any other target. Dadan would have been better, Mag would have been better, and Tom would have been better than Vista. Vista was the worst grab you could have made there. Oh, unless you go... No, because you don't have enough Dawn. Is if his intention was Gordon Vista next turn, my Garp, that would actually not be the worst. We're gonna see the Makino come down. This is hard to decide. Right now it's at 6. Leader's at 7. Okay, so he's gonna go 7k into my Garp. I think I'm gonna 2k it, and then if he swings into it again, then we Impact Wave. The only problem with this... Yep. Resolve. Let's kill the... Now I think we kill Nami, right? Sure. If we can just clear 1-drops, we're kind of in a decent position. Draw. Ooh, a Sakazuki. Oh, man, I kind of low-key love that. Use effect. Doesn't really matter which one we do this on. Now this is live. We can swing into this. Nami. We gotta clear it. Clear the Makino next. Clearing it. If we play Sakazuki... Then we have no cards in hand. Granted, we don't really super care. We can clear the Uta. Actually, we can clear... No, we can't clear everything. We make this 7. Make this 7. This is a very dangerous game I'm about to play. So if I discard my last card... But I get such a good board... Like, it's a gorgeous board state. Like, not having cards in hand is super dangerous. But, like, if he doesn't clear it... I know he will, but, like, if he doesn't, though... yeah, like, he's gonna clear this board, like, to the best of his ability now. Gordon into Vista, clear the... probably this. With a... No, you can't clear everything. So Vista's gonna clear this, yep. Then he's put 1 into the lead, swing 4k into that, clearing that. See, very, very dangerous game we're playing. But it's not the worst idea ever. It's dangerous, but, like, you know. We're kind of still in a safe position where we could afford it. Like, it's not like he has, like, a ton of characters on board, and, like, I have 0 cards in, and, I have 2 life. Like, I have 3 life. Wait, one of these attacks are going into this. Like, this is going right into this. There's no way it's not. Literally no way. But that's all good because this card's actually low-key useless because he has no 1-drops on board. This is definitely going to Smoker. Just clear it, dude. If it's not going into Smoker, I'll be so surprised. I'll be flabbergasted. He has 6 cards in hand, though. That could be all 2Ks. Go into Smoker. Let Smoker die. It's useless anyways. We don't care. Now another one to leader for 7. Swing at life. Actually, don't need to do that. Why am I being stupid? Yeah, I'm at 0 cards in hand. I don't know why I forgot that. I don't know how I forgot that. Again, this is a very dangerous situation. You usually don't want to do this. Smoker's kind of useless here. Zoro can swing for 6. This is the situation you don't want to be in. We can take this as well. Definitely use the trigger effect. Discarding this Kobe. Oh, I could have discarded Smoker there. I'm an idiot. Okay, we're fine. We're not in a bad position as much as I think we are. I want to clear the Zoro, but yeah, I'm gonna clear the Zoro. I think this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna clear the Zoro. If he counters with 2K, 1K, that'd be a lot. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. This is actually at 5K right now, so we gotta make this 7K because we have enough Dawn left over to do whatever we want with it. We're just gonna play the Smoker and then try to leave up enough. This is at 7. We don't want a stray pistol murdering us. We're gonna go 8K face. He's gonna take it. Play Smoker. Again, dangerous game we're playing. I'm in the same boat. Major activated says. I don't know what you're responding to specifically, but thank you for joining chat though. I like it. Why is your name great? Oh, it doesn't matter. Here's the fear. Double 5K swings from these. Like you can just go 5K, 5K. Like that's annoying as hell. Granted, he has no 1-drops though, so we're not gonna see like something like Machina. Be like Nami's fine. Like that's like not a big deal. But the thing is, now that they play Nami, this Smoker's live. Like that's so funny. That is so funny. But now we also know what the card he's grabbing off the Nami too. So we know he got the Sunny, so he has a 1K counter in hand. We can win next turn potentially if his hand's bad, but it's gonna be real tight. It's gonna be a real tight game. We're by no means in the lead. Also, if he plays Luffy or Janbei, that's something we need to be aware of. Most lists don't in set 2, but it's something that could happen. And if we does run it, then we're in a very bad situation. Gordon on the... Oh, please don't kill Sakazuki. On the Borsalino? That seems incorrect, but okay. That's very bold. Granted, it means all his 5K swings essentially just go in for free. Like, almost guarantee Borsalino dies here. So it's not the worst. Plus, it's Gordon in your hand, not doing anything. 6 cards in hand, 1's a Sunny. I think it's the only thing. I think it's the only one we have knowledge of. Yeah, this is gonna be a 5K. Like, that's a pain in my butt. Actually, he should make it 7. Yeah, good job. So this is gonna be 7, which means we guarantee lose. Not lose, but lose my Borsalino this turn because I have to block with it, and he won't unless he goes Janbei. 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. But this has to be a counter, and I don't lose to Janbei. So I think we're gonna risk it. All right, so we don't lose to Janbei here. This is really hard. Want to play Smoker for the online events, but not sure if I can grab the cards in time. Yeah, honestly, I'm in the same boat. Oh, that's what you meant. Yes. We're all in the same boat. I really enjoy Smoker. It's like literally my favorite deck. It's a very fun. Even if it's not the best. It's definitely not the best deck in set 2, but it is a very fun deck set 2. 7K at lead. We 2K, 1K this. How much do I want to keep my Borsalinos? Here's 1 up. 2 on lead. 7k. Now he's gonna force the block here from my Borsalino, clearing it. Now the question is, can we win? Kuzan is not a good card to hit. However, we do this, and now we're online. This is unkillable. Let's see. I think we just do this. We swing for 7 first. And let's see how he responds. Because he has to counter out of this, or he just loses. And how he responds to this is, so we see the 6 from the Sunny, and he needs to show, oh my god, his hand is trash. 8. Okay, so if his hand is 2, 9, okay, this is 7. 8, 9, yeah, it doesn't matter. 7, 8, 9. Then he's 2 2Ks and a 1K. If he has it, let me math here. 10K would mean 3 2Ks, and my leader is already, yeah. Yes, this is correct. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, my leader's gonna be 12K, so this should be game. This should be 12, and that should be game. Yep. Good game. That's how you beat Zoro, boys. That's how you do it. Nope. I said GG's. I'm not gonna play this against him again. Yeah, I mean, yeah, good game. Like, you can. I'm telling you guys, you can beat Smoker. You can beat anything with Smoker. It's just you have to be very careful. But the thing is, the thing about Smoker is also you have to, 1, know your deck. 2, know when you can live and die, that kind of thing. He played very suboptimally, not because he's bad. By no means was he necessarily bad. He made a lot of correct choices in that game, so he definitely wasn't bad. It's just that the play style to how you're playing Zoro set 2. He really wasn't doing that, which is why he lost. Like, he did a lot of like Vista, like control. He was playing very control oriented, using his pistols, using his Gordons, whatever. It was fine, just not the reason why Zoro's amazing in set 2. And because he didn't go a lot of little swings, and he physically couldn't do that many little swings, it made him lose. I think the big thing, though, is I actually should have mulliganed that hand because we really wanted to get the Meteor Volcano. Like, Meteor Volcano is actually amazing against Zoro, and it's why you actually should run at 4. But if you're running it at 4, it means you can't run... Like, you run one less Tashigi, and you run one more Volcano. Like, this is the list of what before. The only reason I made it like this, the extra 2K, is because it slightly helps your White Beer matchup. And White Beer matchup is, like, your worst matchup. Like, that matchup is pure hell. Every other matchup is actually, like, super winnable. Like, you just saw Zoro. Like, you can easily beat... Not easily. You can beat Zoro. You can beat... green is easy. You can beat purple easy. You can beat blue easy. You can beat every color in the game fairly easy, except red. The problem is in set 2, red's the best deck. So it's, like, very annoying. It was close. How much time did I put in black? Oh, hey, Eddie. I didn't realize it was me. You. Me, idiot. I put a lot of time into black. A lot of time. Like 2.5 weeks. Something like that. A while. The thing is, too, is when you're playing black, you have to be very much thinking the entire time, which is what I like about it. It's not the easiest deck in the world. It's more about resource management. Again, you have to know what you want to clear, how you're going to clear it. If your opponent makes a mistake by playing a 1-drop that isn't going to do anything, like... Sorry, if they play a 1-drop that's not going to do something like... like when you play that Nami, that playing that Nami was actually a mistake because it turned on my Smoker. The second he turned on this Smoker and my leader, he lost. Like the literal second, because that means all of those attacks were coming in and way too high counter power for him to handle. Granted, they probably were too high anyways, but he made it where he could have won to like 0% chance winning. Like, it was over. Major Mayday, what is your thoughts between Z and Smoker? People keep saying how Z is better, and I just don't see it. Z is... It's not better. I would say Z is worse than Smoker. Smoker is more consistent. Z, though, has a lot of really fun plays. Really funky plays. If I were to build a Z deck, I'd probably use the Japanese format as a inspiration to what I would play for Z. And I think Z is can have really good matchups. Like when I was playing Law, I struggled a lot into Z for some reason. Well, it's not for some reason. It's because if Z gets set up, it literally just smacks them in the face over and over and over again. And that's funny. Like you literally just get destroyed. If I were to build a Z deck right now, I would definitely use the go to One Piece top decks for some inspiration. That's a really good place to look up some lists. Or you can go to my Twitter. I post lists all the time. If you dig deep enough, you can find it. When you're playing Z though, you definitely want 4 Kuzan. If you're playing black, you want 3 or 4 Kuzan. I would definitely, if you're playing black at all, try to opt to get 4 Kuzan. I agree that Smoker's more consistent across the board. His hero ability doesn't feel like worth losing 1 life. His meanings, yes. That's the thing. If you're playing Z, Z's thing is that you're a 4 life leader, and your effect better be amazing. Z is just really, really slow. So you definitely run Borsellino. You run Garp. Sure. I don't know how many Garps though. You run Kuzan, no question, because with leader effect, this card gets nuts. You run Kobe, he's a staple. Sakazuki's a staple. Impact Wave, because it's broken. Queen's broken. Like, card's nuts. King is really good. I think depends on the format how you'd run them. I'm looking at some Z lists right now on my phone that I have saved up from people who topped. So I'm trying to think of what I like. The big thing is a lot of people run either Uta or Jack for the ramp, and I think I like Jack here for that. I think. But you're discarding off effects anyways. I'm not... Actually, no, I like Uta more because you discard it off of your black effects. I'm stupid. Uta's the way. Uta's way better. And after that, it's just 2k counters, right? I think that's correct. I think after this, it's just 2k counters. Because I think Uta needs to be a 4 of, right? At least 3. But losing that 1 life is just pure hell. It really is. That's the problem. If he was a 5 life leader, of course he'd be broken, but that's like every dual color leader in the game. It's like, oh yeah, if I was a 5 life leader, you lose. It's like, it's like no shit. You could run Smoker, but I don't necessarily think you need Smoker. The thing is, the card I really want is 7-drop King. I definitely want it at least as a 1 of. Like, there's no question about it, because against Zoro and Law, which your decks are going to see in set 2, card's nuts. I'm not sure if I want it 1 or 2, though. I don't know how much space we have, because we have no 2k counters in my list right now, I think. I kinda don't think it matters for the last counters. We could run... Nah. I kinda think we're good on blockers. We could run Bagua. Bagua's a decent pick. Blast Breath is kind of mediocre for us. But actually, Bagua 2 is not that bad. I kind of like Bagua 2. Because then you can ramp for your leader, and that's kind of important. Especially if you're a 4 life leader, this card gets more relevant. I'm going to leave it like this for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep like this. I think I like black counters more than... The only one I kind of like more... I like Shiki. The counters here don't really super matter. The only ones that kind of matter, I guess, are the black ones, just because you can cost reduce. So Suru is definitely a 4 of, in my opinion. Tashigi's pretty good. I want to run Garp, because, again, Garp in some matchups are stupid good. We have Kobe on our list, right? Yeah, Kobe's stupid. Shigi. This is something that this feels kind of decent. You could run X-Drake. X-Drake's also kind of decent. I kind of want to run this at 2. Is the thing because of the meta. Like this kind of feels decent, but then again, if you're not ramping consistently, this card's not that good. So maybe one like this, 1-1 split. How many 2Ks? 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, you're a 4-life leader. This feels something like I would do. A lot of other lists run Jack. Hell's Judgment is fine. That's a good suggestion. I just don't think it's... The problem is the way you play Z is not typical of any other purple leaders. You definitely don't want to use Dawn minus abilities more than you have to. Like, you really, really don't. Because you want to use your leader ability as much as you can. Because the second you go to 10 Dawn, like the literal second, you play Cruise on, swing with leader, and you spam its effect every turn. And then that's how you win the game. Like, here, let's try it out. We'll try a game of Z. We go second because we can tell this deck to fuck itself. This hand's pretty good. Because if they're not first, then they're losing. Or second, I mean. Ramping with this needs 3. We don't have anything to do. Next turn, we can play the ulti if we want. But I kind of want to play Borsalino more. Or Kobe. Yeah, it's Kobe. Looks good. Ooh, trigger ramp. What does ramping give me? Let me think about this. I'll be at 5. Doesn't really give me much. I think I'm not gonna use the effect. I can queen, but it's gonna get tapped down by Kiku anyways. I don't care about that. I was gonna ramp, but now I want to play Kobe. Playing it first means nothing here. I think we swing for 5. No, don't use card action. Jesus. Jesus H. Christ. I'm gonna warn you guys right now. I almost never play Z. I have barely played Z. I would have played Borsalino here, but he played the Okiku. It must die. I am gonna be able to play Sakazuki next turn, so I don't think I need ulti. Ramping is good, but I don't necessarily. If I was turn 1 player, I would have played the ulti like way more, but because I don't. I was turn 2 player because you're playing against Kinemon. Like this, that's the kind of judgment you need to make when you're playing with black in general. Is whatever magic you're playing, if you're denying them second, is that better? So, for example, Whitebeard and Kinemon, you go second because that's good for you. Gonna swing the Kobe. Bye, Kobe. Do not care. That's also fine. 6 Dawn. We can swing for this. The card we discard off the Sakazuki. That's a question. Oh, God, no. Hey, babe. Can you do me a favor? Can you pass me the charger? It's really far. It's plugged into my AirPods, so you might need to unplug that. Aren't you just a doll? Thank you. My phone's dying. I need to be able to see chat. Okay. I don't know why he's thinking about this. This should be a no-brainer. This is a counter out. Or, I mean, a take or counter. Like, there's only 2 options. Like, this shouldn't take you so long. And then we play Sakazuki, and I think we discard Shiki. Get rid of this Yamato. The card we really want is Cruise on. The fact we don't have it yet is kind of annoying. think we could discard Borsellino. Yeah. I kind of need the 2K counter. Seven is going to be for Kid. Should we counter this with Kobe, I guess? We don't necessarily need Kobe here. Next Wano. Oh, it's Odin. I'm stupid. I forgot Odin's a card. We could play the Queen. Yeah. We could play. Let's do this. Swing for 6. No, we're not using card action. Stephen Bailey just subscribed. Thank you for the sub, my guy. Welcome to the stream. This feels very awkward. He's not countering everything. He has to block here. If he doesn't block, it's going to die to Hell's Judgment. Yeah, correct. Now, if you can top my Queen down, that would be bad for us. What do I care with disease effects? 3 or less. Oh, 8. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, thank you. No, 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 thanks. I'd rather keep my Shiki here, thanks. Another killer blocker. Seven. He misplayed. I'm gonna make him. Yeah. Playing the killer there was incorrect. Beige, that's a little annoying. Alright. Here's what I gotta think. If you can clear the Odin. Nah, we're not clearing Odin here. I mean, we could try. 1 Dawn means Paradise Waterfall, so we need to get at least 10. Z is hard. Z's a hard deck. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can put into it. At that point, I think he's go all into it. But then he plays Okiku. Kind of don't know if I care. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have enough for that and the Hell's Judgment or the Bagua. Swing for 5. Nope. Yep. Play the Borsellino. Pass. I wish I can hit my Kuzan. That's the sadness, really. Not hitting Kuzan is really, really rough. Oh god, that's annoying. I can let it die. I think I let it die. I don't want to let it die, but I think I have to. I'm not investing a Bagua and a Kopi to defend it. And a Borsellino. He's gonna use effect. Now, the only problem here is that now you can play another one for not using its effect. This matchup's pure hell. Yep. Bonnie's annoying. Grabbing Basil Hawkins. See, if I had Kuzan here. We take this because we want to hit Kuzan. Son of a bitch. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Yep, Kuzan. I could play. Actually, I can play Tashiki. Reduce this by 2. Activate effect. Yeah, I have to. this. Yeah. Kill that. If he defends it, we're in a good spot. If he lets it die, he's gonna get a Kiku, which will also be fine. See, this is why we need the cost reduction 2k counters, because situations exactly like this. Suru also been good, but if he lets it die, or if he defends it, we could, in theory, have our queen swing into it with 2 Dawn attached, but that would be just the most ballsiest move in the world and not correct in the slightest. Be funny, but not correct. Letting it clear, getting Okiku. Yep. Should end the turn there. If he's smart, he's going to go 1 on Okiku, swing to Tashigi, tap my Borsalino or Queen. Or, no, Borsalino would be correct. Then he's going to play another Odin. That would be the correct way to play this turn. Into lead. That's not what I expected, but that's actually kind of fine. We could Shiki, but no. We could, but there's no value for it right here. Six. 70. No block. We'll 2k there. I3 IGGS TO. Okay. Oh, biggest of Dan? Is that what it is? Your name? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for the follow. Not Tashigi means we can't kill X-Drake. We can kill the Okiku. 2 Dawn up. What can that mean? Was that Hell's Judgment potentially? That'd be kind of annoying. We can play this. Put 1, 2 into lead. Swing into his leader. Use action. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of this. Yep, there's the Punk Gibson. Kind of low-key want to swing with the Queen here. I just don't know how relevant that is. I'm going to be at 6 Dawn next turn. If I swing with Queen, I will still have enough for Hell's Judge or for Bagua, which will ramp me 1. And potentially bring him to less. I think I'm going to do it. It's ballsy, but I think you have to be ballsy here. If I at least clear 2k counter, even, yeah, okay, 1 life is not bad. Swinging at Borsalino seems incorrect. So I think we end there. Just down this game, I couldn't figure out how to play the event card, even cards. Is there something special you have to do? This game, couldn't figure out how to play the even card. I mean, it depends on the event card you're playing. If you're playing like Bagua, like if you swings, you just click on it and like you do that way. Event, yeah. So yeah, so the like if he swings it like leader or whatever, you can just press on the card and use during the counter step. And if it's a main card, you just click on it. It shouldn't be hard. It's weird that you're having that problem. What event are you not playing? Ooh, tapping it down. That's kind of rough. Killing a Borsalino here is kind of fun. 6, 7. Nah. I kind of want to keep 1. Okiku, we can clear this next turn. Garp isn't doing anything for us. He only has 1 Dawn. I kind of don't know how much I care. I need to clear this Okiku no matter what, though. Attach 1 there. If we're gonna do this, I think we go smooth the character first, and then one Dawn. What do you do with this one Dawn? Here, 7. Yeah, 7 here. $2K, $1K. His one. This sucks. 1, 2. I lose next turn now. If I don't kill him this turn. I gotta use my Dawn very, very carefully. It means he gets another 2K, 1K. There's 2 Dawn here. AK here. There's no way it's double 2K. There's literally no way. There's literally no way. Well, that sucks a lot. That sucks. Well, that's really annoying. Kill that. That's annoying. That's so lame. He has 2 attacks. 1 has to connect. If he makes it like one of them, they both have to be above 9, then he wins. Like so, he has 3 here. Oh no, 4 here and he wins, or 5 here and he wins. Both are bad for me. 3 there, yeah, that's also. Oh, he's swinging into my. How much Dawn do I have next? Over 3. Oh, I hate that he's doing that. If I 2K 1K out of this, he has no rush, which means I think we win. Oh, but I can't defend it anyways. I'm stupid. Let it die. Yeah, because if he clears both of them, he doesn't lose either. This is silly. Wait. It's 6 into my... Did that just make me win? If he plays a blocker, I'm going to feel like an actual idiot. Sakazuki is very much useless here. If I kill the Yamato, I don't lose. So I think I just cleared this stupid thing. All into it. It's slightly safer. Because this is a way to okay. I know it gives him an extra turn, but like whatever. This is a very hard game. Bonnie, please don't have Aatrop. I'll cry. Starter deck, Captain. Fuck my life. Alright. That's not much better. Granted, now he can do whatever he wants. Yep, he has enough Dawn to even swing into me. Which means I don't win this next turn anyways. I can defend it, but then I lose next turn, like following turn anyway. Seriously, these are so bad. Oh my god! I don't technically lose yet. 7 Dawn. I technically don't lose yet unless he has a way to tap down my Borsellino. But it does mean I need to kill this Bonnie. I could, in theory, also Dawn -4 here, just for the +1, and force him to get hit. But I think I don't need to do that. I think I can wait a turn. If he has a way to tap down my Borsellino, it's game. Oh wait, no, I lose anyways. Am I stupid? I lost anyways. I'm an idiot. But I couldn't win it no matter what, so that was game. Yeah, because he can just go swing. Dumb, dumb, dumb. That was a loss no matter what. God, I hate Z. The deck's so hard for no reason. I don't even know what's better for curve here. This will do it. Yeah. Oh, and disconnected. Okay. Ugh. That was really close, but God, that was so... Ugh. No Kuzan all game is really bad for that tech. That's like really bad. Have a good night tapping out. Hey, thanks for joining us on stream, man. Appreciate you having you. Alright, he chose to go first. This hand is really, really good because of the Meteor Volcano. The Aimer second, so we go turn 1 Volcano, turn 2 Kuzan, or Kobe. Like, this hand's sweet as hell. Or he'll do nothing. That's not what I expected. Now my hand is not as good. Hilariously enough. 5k on that. Fuck. If he plays Zoro, I have to respond with my Kobe, so I think we take that. Okay, now my hand's starting to get trash. What is this hand? Okay. Like, that was actually kind of a misplay too, but what the hell? This hand's getting bad quick. 7 at lead, that's actually fine. Hitting Porcelino's really good. Robin, I can care less about. Reducing it isn't gonna mean anything. This is pure stupidity. Alright. That's how I feel about black decks, how you hit all the admirals, you easily don't lose. Yeah, well, the thing is, I don't feel that way with Smoker, because there's so many times it doesn't matter. He's just taking everything. Okay. Okay. Well, now we can Meteor Volcano something and not feel stupid. Another Zoro here. He's going fast too. 6 on that, 6 on that, 7 on that. Oh man, this is hard. Counter for 6. It's going so fast. Counter for 6. Swing for 7. Take. Paying up 2 counters really good. Sakazuki's a really good pull here. Can I kill everything? I can kill just about everything. If this attack clears into this, I can kill everything. Just grab Smoker. Kill that. Okay. We're back in the game somehow. We have to be very careful. Whitebeard sucks for me. That sucks. Alright, let me think about this. I can't 2k, 1k. I can block 2k. That's not that bad. Draw Dawn. We're still not in the worst position I've ever been in. 2 on lead, 4 for... Yeah, 2 on lead's fine. Just try to get some cards out of his hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I doubt I'll draw a double Impact Wave. 1, 2, 3, 4 will draw for Kuzan. 2 for Impact Wave. We can put 2 onto the Sakazuki here. Do this. This hand's terrible. Alright, what he's probably gonna do is I play another. God, this sucks. I've drawn 0 counters. What's the best website to look for deck lists? Then I can copy over. One Piece Top Decks is really good. Swinging at lead here. That's lame. If I take it, he plays Luffy, I lose. So block, I guess. I think I lose next turn anyways, though. Okay, that's actually no, that's really bad. He can't face. I'm gonna do this. Choose no targets. Resolve. Draw. No counters. Holy moly. We can clear One card. No counters, though. I can double Kuzan here. That sucks so hard. Alright, let me think of this. Double Kuzan's not the worst. Then I lose. I need to clear one of these. And hope to God he doesn't have a rush piece. It doesn't matter which one. I think I lose no matter what. Now I'm looking at the board. It's if he misplays, but I doubt he misplays. It should be game. No counters in hand that's ridiculous. If you go to my Twitter as well, I have a lot of deck lists on there from the past. This is a really that's game. Yeah, good game. That was terrible. I'll have triple Borsalino and 2K counters. That seems good. See, he did a lot of things that makes this deck kind of just disgusting. And like if he plays like 1-drops here to we can take this. Alright, I'm getting a lot more counters here. That's actually good here. Now we can start playing Borsalinos. There's also a counter for because this Robin's gonna KO it, so 6 at lead, Machina. God, this is pure hell. 6 at lead. This is hard. Double Robin. Get rid of this. We'll just, hopefully our Borsalinos will do enough, I guess. Ow. Just the purest of defense until it stops working. I don't know, can't say your name and I don't speak Japanese, but thank you for the subscription. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Okay. Now he's gonna probably go into the Borsalino swings into it. Which will be the biggest bait in the world. But now he's only going for 6. I'm not a fan of that. Kind of want to clear this stupid thing. Looking like that won't be the case. Stop being annoying. My God. He's just wasting so much resources for me. Holy hell. Like, this is just pure hell. Double? Okay. What do I do here? Yeah, I'm losing. Like, this is pure fucking hell. I can swing into this. Like, that's actually kind of fine. Actually, I need to clear. I think I'm defending that Borsalino too much, honestly. I can play the Garp. That's not too bad. These are 7, so 1, 2, 3. Effect, attack. This is really hard. Yep, pistol's annoying. 1 on lead for only 6. I think we take this. And then 11k. Oh no, I'm gonna put a lot more into it. We also take this. Oh, I didn't mean it to. That's fine. Honestly, it's better that I don't have it. I hit all 4 impact waves. No, 3 impact waves. Swing with this. What? Okay. Okay. I need to start hitting in the face. I don't know what to do. This is at 7. I can KO this. If I have one more card in hand, this actually wouldn't be that hard. We have to KO this thing. Gonna KO one of these. Swing. Oh, I didn't mean to swing there. I meant to swing at face. Whoops. This is hard. Zoro's easily a hard matchup if it's playing the way he's supposed to. Like, this guy's playing exactly the way you're supposed to. Like, spamming your new gates, spamming Makinos, all that kind of things. I think I need to let my Porcelino die. Eight, 9. Counter out of it. The thing is, I can survive all I want. I just won't win. That's the problem. Oh, I should use the leader effect first. That's actually a misplay. I misplay. This game's over. Because if he goes literally anywhere to 9, if he goes anything about under 9, like if he makes this 8, yeah, I still lose. Even though that's concede. That was just a fucking slaughter. Yeah, see, that's the only thing about Smoker. If you're playing against a good Zoro player, then you get destroyed. Then it's a really hard matchup. Like, it's practically impossible to win. That's Smoker's real problem. It's red. It's red in general. Whitebeard and Zoro are just really rough. Oops. There we go. Let's do that again. That was so rough. Holy hell. That's the thing. Whitebeard also in this matchup, like in the Smoker matchup, Whitebeard just puts so much work in. Like, it makes it real. Like, you can't remove it. Like, what do you do? Unless you have a Kuzan on board that already sticks. Like, unless you're playing the most like optimal hand ever. The thing is, actually, I probably should not have kept my hand full of Porcelinos. Could have kept the Kuzans. Try to go for Kuzan, like 10 drop plays with Kuzan 4 drop on board to clear Whitebeards. Something I need to think about. Oh, I just played you. No. Oh my god, I don't want to play you again. You're so annoying. Alright, I guess I'll get slaughtered like a pig again. He's like, yeah, I'll kill you on stream 800 times. Like, whatever. You can... I need a block with this because he can play Robin after that, or... Yeah. That's annoying. Playing the Porcelino means I can defend, whatever, but I think we just start taking these attacks. We can take this. I would draw off this. I think I actually can draw off this. Discard Smoker. Getting that Garp is really good. The Dawn. Swinging with Robin here is kind of ideal for us so we can swing it back into it, but I don't know if it matters. You can swing at 7 at lead using leader effects, and you Garp to discard the blocker because it's literally useless in a hand. He is playing very well. That's a really good play. I can block 2k. It's not the worst plan I've ever had. But I think I take this. Smoker is not great. I think we KO the Nami because as stupid as it feels. Then again, it only actually is relevant if he has Makino. Double Garp is kind of lame. I'll have enough to play. Now I gotta think. Because I can Impact Wave instead. But I won't be able to do Garp and Impact Wave, so actually it doesn't matter. Just kill this thing. Trashing, I think. I don't know. How much Dawn's gave you that? 7 to 9. I think Kuzan's useless here. Because unless I have the other Kuzan. And then I think we kill. Really, really want to keep this on board. Let's see what he does. If he has the Makino, then he has the Makino. If he doesn't have Makino, awesome. I have a lot less 2Ks in hand. If he kills the Garp, he can clear it with Jet Pistol. That would suck. Gonna counter with a Smoker. It doesn't. I don't need it. Yep, that's lame. 6. We can counter that with the blocker here. Oh my god, he doesn't stop. Block, counter. This guy's annoying. Oh my god. I need to start hitting him in the face. That's the thing. I have to start hitting him in the face. I don't have enough Dawn to make me feel good about any of this. I should have attacked him in the because I'm losing the race. Thinking about this. Let me think about this. So do this first, no matter what. 7, 8, 9. Now, if he has pistol in here, I might just screw. I'm not kidding. 7, 8, 9. And let's hope I survive this next turn. That's the only thing I can hope for here. This card is such a pain in my ass. Like, it's so annoying. Sure. Guard can clear. We don't need him anymore. Oh my god. Yeah, sure. Take the life. This guy's really good. I hate this. Two Dawn on that. 3 Dawn. Let's just kill this. So he's hitting everything he needs because I keep hitting him with the cards that he wants. I need to be at. I don't want to be at 1 when I. Okay. I can clear that for no reason. I think I need to go for it, but I don't physically think I can win off of it. His hand is huge. Clearing it's fine. I think I lose no matter what. This matchup's actually impossible and it's good. Holy hell. 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I mean, if he takes this, then I'm going for it regardless. Yeah, alright. Show me over 12k counter. Oh, wow, I won that? How? You misplayed so bad then. You had the ability to counter out. That was actually stupid. How did I win that? That was not correct. I had no earthly business winning that game. Why did he not counter the first swing? That was actually stupid. That is not, I did not earn that win. Did he just do it just to show that he can win anyways? Like, that was dumb. Nah, I mean, that's not a real win. I think you're just showing that he can win I think he was just being a dick. I think he was just being a prick. We take those? I don't. He was just showing that he can win anyways. What did we learn from the cup? We learned nothing. Ew, what the hell? Ew. Chose to go second. Our hand is not... we have the smoker. You don't take that. That's like... That's garbage. Man, smoker just might not be the answer just because Zoro's actually rougher than I thought it was. I have no early plays, actually. This is a little bit better for turn 1 because I have 2 smokers. We can KO it, I guess. I kind of want to play smoker more, to be honest, so I'm just going to play smoker here. This is silly. Why am I playing against a trial deck? The game you only wait for Shank's the strongest Yonko. That's funny. God, it's so... That last game, that Zoro player annoyed the hell out of me. He was so good. Oh, I just hate Whitebeard. Why was that card printed? Uta. Swing, take, whatever. A fun combo we get to do with leader. You can now clear that card. We don't need that card. Goodbye. This can be a 5. We don't need it yet. I think I'd rather just go for 7. Hi there, tuning in for on a great matchup. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining us. This is just a trial deck, I have to imagine, so it's not gonna be that entertaining. Unless I lose, then it's really funny. Then that's just hilarious. Another Uta. It's a little annoying. Oh, that Zoro player was so lame. Rest the character to do the effect? That would be bad. I wouldn't recommend it. Take it, sure, we can take that. Okay. Oh, that was actually a misclick. I meant to put it on Kobe. Whoops. Oh well, we make misplays. That was actually a huge accident. My bad. Because I'm a scrub-a-dub-dub. He's staying at fairly high life total. What? Sure. I could KO his blocker there, but I honestly couldn't care less. Sure, whatever, man. just keep hitting me. Just give me cards. I don't care. You can use that Armada card, make his card invincible. That'd be kind of funny. Okay. I'm gonna do something stupid and play this first. Oh my god, I'm so bad. I keep putting... whatever. I keep putting the Dawn leader, like, instinctively. I don't even want to do it. Okay. Oh, Natsume Sakazuki. Oh my god. Oh my god. I keep, like, my brain. That Zoro match just messed me up. The Zoro match just messed me up so hard that I can't even think anymore. My brain is now rattled. Razzle-dazzled. God, that was so stupid. I could have played Kuz on here, but I don't think I care. Trying to let the Shanks player win. Nice guy, Ant. That's what yeah, it was. I'm handicapping him. Oh no, I misplayed. I should have saw my smoker. I didn't think he'd block the 5k swing. No. Mistakes. Let's go 7 and 9. Okay. Okay, he's using the effects. Cool, cool. I don't know why, but good on him. Oh, he lying tempers my Kuzan. Neat. Oh, now I won't get the plus from whatever. Then that means we're gonna do this. Punish him. Whatever. Is this even a game, guys? Is this real life? You know what I should do? Hold on, I thought of something really funny. Because we're a troll. Alright, now die from this. Oh, please don't survive it. Yes? Ha, fuck you. Gaze, that's so cool. You're so funny. My god. that was a little disrespectful. What? No. No. I'm good, thanks. I'm good playing another Shanks player. I really rather not. Thank you. Man, did I just call it there? I might. Oh, never mind. No! Ah, you literally just joined to leave. I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate you. That's really funny. Screw you, Chocho, whoever you are. I hate you. That was really funny. Good on ya. You know what? I think so. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna show you my smoker list again, just to show you guys what it is. That was funny though. That was really funny. Hate a time difference. 5 a.m. here. Jeez, yikes. That is. Go to sleep, dude. Thank you for joining this. I appreciate you. Again, this is my smoker list. I don't know how we deal with Zoro. I don't think there's any tool Black has to deal with that. A good Zoro player, except for Isuka, I guess. Isuka is actually a decent answer. Do I put in this dumb card? I really don't want to. Like, that's such a waste. Isuka's key. I like 1 to 2 copy, 2 to 3 copies. I really don't want to play this card. I kind of hate it. Alright, if I were to put Isuka's in this list. Hate that I'm even thinking about this. Actually, you know what? It's this. You know what I could do? I can just cut 2 Rosinantes. This card's completely irrelevant. I could try 2 of the 2 Isuka. That might be decent for that matchup. Might be the only tool we actually have, to be completely honest. Let me think about this. The other tool we have, technically, is Meteor Volcano, but we already have it at 3. I don't think we need more. Like, adding it back to 4 is whatever. I might try this out. This might be something I'm considering, just because, like, this slot's so flexible, and this can really help us in our matchup against Zoro. I might even put it to 3, to be completely honest. Yeah, I feel like I'm a little more comfortable with 3. I just don't have to cut. I could cut a Meteor Volcano. Oop, that's the wrong card. Kinda irrelevant card. This might be a card I might prioritize in the Zoro. Cut the impact? You're nuts. You're insane if you think I'm touching the impact wave. What I just cut now made me lose my train of thought. Meteor Volcano again. 2 Meteor Volcanoes seems very sad. That's also a really good card in this matchup. I want to put Meteor Volcano at 3. I don't feel comfortable putting it at 2. I can cut. I'm not cutting Impact Wave. That sounds insane. I can cut a Smoker. Or a 2K counter. Like, this is fine. Like, that's fine. Like, you can cut a single 2K counter for it. Impact to 3 feels dead sometimes. We have to wait for 2 life. Impact Wave, you don't need to wait for 2 life. Impact Wave is when you're just an active 3 cost. It's just a broken card. Trelite is now following. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, no, Impact Wave, I will never cut down to less than 4. Chuck Lou 3568. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the follow. I think I'm gonna mess with this to see if I can deal with Zoro better. But the thing is, this card is kind of dead in every matchup. That's the thing. I like this list. I like it way more than having the Isuka, but I really think I need it. And the other thing is, like, it's just for Zoro. It's not good against literally anything else. And it's removable. So it's like I don't even think it does anything against. It has a KO. Like I honestly just don't even think that card is like. I think this card is just irrelevant. Like I just don't think it's not that's the reason you can beat it. I think I just need to change the strategy against Zoro. Like there has to be something else, something I'm thinking about. Probably just try to mulligan for Kobe's and Sakazuki's. Because when I was doing that before, I was doing really well. Cut Fire Admiral to 3. Not doing that. Cut or 10 drop. I can see 10 drop to 2, but I really like 10 drop to 3. I can be persuaded for 10 drop to 2 though. But I think the thing is I think this card is just completely irrelevant to every single deck of the game except Zoro. And it's like, why in God's name would I ever care to like put a card in for a single matchup if I'm not like the only time like it's not like we're in Ducks where we had Yasop. Yasop is actually good in like a million things because it's so flexible. This card has like no flexibility. This card is like I'm playing against Zoro and I pray to God they don't answer it. Like at that point I don't even care. I think what I just need to do against Zoro is prioritize Kobe and Sakazuki. Like that's and then the Meteor Volcano and Garp is kind of bait into unless I'm turn 1 player. I think it has to be Kobe Sakazuki spam and just have to mulligan for it. Because I was being too careful. Oh, it's OPO 1 lobby. Never mind. I think that's where I'm going to end it, guys. Thank you for joining me on this smoker testing. We'll do more. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll test smoker or test law or something else. We'll see. But thank you for joining me on this lovely stream. You're going to see some ugly stuff. Have a good night, guys. Bye. Love you all.